Well folks, it's been a while since you guys seen a Gravely video, and it's actually been a while since I've picked up any Gravely's in general. And today I did my first Gravely haul of the year, ended up bringing home a tractor with a ton of attachments, a lot of good stuff in the lot for a great price, so you couldn't beat that. But to start with, I got this here super convertible. It's a 7.6 horse. I haven't ran the numbers on it yet, so I would want to say from the 70s probably, but I'm not too sure. The hood is going to need the hood pin done in it because someone put a piece of threaded rod so it wants to fall off every time you put it up. So it's got the dual wheels and spacers. It had chains on it. This tire is going to need a tube. It needs a little bit of carburetor work, but it runs. Actually drove it onto the truck, which is kind of a rarity when I go to pick up Gravely's. It's got a nice 30-inch brush hog deck on it. And it's got the chain guard on the front too, which is actually in pretty darn good shape. It's not all banged in and the chains aren't all ripped off of it, so I was happy about that. Deck is going to need a seal. Gearbox does leak and it's dry right now, so I'm going to have to put a seal in it. I did a little bit of timing work to it before I brought it up here, which actually helped it run a little better, but it does skip quite a bit. Electric start, governor. Governor works nice, doesn't leak oil or anything, and the teeth on the starter gear are actually, or on the clutch, starter clutch are actually kind of worn, so I found that to be kind of odd. But I guess the guy said it was rebuilt. He had the top end done about 10 years ago or so, I believe. So that's not too bad. It's not like it's got a ton of use on it since the new rebuild, because he hasn't used it much since then. I also ended up with another 48-inch plow, this yellow one here, which, as you can see, it's not like I really need any more of them. Some sickle bar parts. I got one complete sickle bar, and this is the first style I've had like this without the pointy rock guards on it. I thought that was kind of neat. And I also got another sickle bar drive head. Good parts. And he also gave me a milk crate full of extra parts. So there was a lot of good stuff in there, which I'll show you guys down in the garage. So here's the box of parts. I got 2 extra starters, a carburetor, a bunch of air filters, a couple of magnetos, some hubs, and one of the starters here looks like it might have been rebuilt because it's rusted up now from moisture, but it looks like it was surfaced. It has an old tag wire on it, and the stud is taped over and there's no rust under it, and it's got fresh paint, so I'll have to check that out. Starter clutch, don't know if it works. Roller rest, split hitch, some other miscellaneous hardware. I also got a couple of brand new starter gears, which I thought is pretty cool. And another Pierce governor, which looks like it's brand new, never been used. It's never seen a V-belt or anything before. So that's pretty nice right there. It's even got the original, I think the original sealer on the plug. You can see an X right there, so that was pretty nice to have. Brand new, can't beat it. So that was the parts I got with it. And aside from that, I also got a cart that somebody made for the back of it, you know, one of the rear carts that you can ride on, which was homemade, so I'm probably going to end up selling it off just to get rid of it, because there's no real value in it, given that it's not a Gravely. And the best part of everything was I got a American McKissick chipper shredder, which is pretty cool, and I haven't had one of these yet before. So this was one of the main reasons why I bought the lot. Mighty Mac still has a lot of the decals left on it. And it's a nice shape too. I just fired it up here on my 63 Super Convertible. Chipped a little bit of stuff. It does need to be sharpened, the knife. But aside from that, I mean, you really can't complain too much. It's in good shape. Everything you had was kept indoors, so. Needs a little bit of a bath, and unfortunately the belt guard is missing on the back. But the main thing is everything else is there, so. Which was pretty cool. So more than likely I'm going to end up cleaning this up, and I'm going to put it on a tractor, and I'll end up bringing it to the local engine show this year, along with some of my other Gravely stuff. But anyways, folks, there you have it. It's just an overview of the latest Gravely haul. I haven't been doing too much lately because I've been trying to concentrate on the truck and other stuff, but you can see this is the Gravely yard up here. I ended up straightening it out the other last weekend just to get everything cleaned up and in order and whatnot. So anyways, there you have it, folks.